no. Then somebody appealed to the Court of Appeal. I'm against the ruling of this court that this man was not suspected. I'm sorry. Okay. Just about this plan. So that I'm not just talking. So that it will not be, I'm just saying what suits me.
You have a backup. Honorable Minister.
I have a backup. Look at it.
Honorable Minister.
Upon this, can you now say you are going to call for or set up a caretaker committee? That's the point I'm talking about.
We don't dwell on this too much because there's a lot that we need to cover before we end this conversation. Now, in spite of the Supreme Court judgment, I mean, you came out after that judgment and said there are no factions in the PDP.
As a responsible party person.
But from all indication and from what you are saying, the factions are still there.
No. You can't stop people who want to be criminal. The only way we can stop them is by applying the law. You apply sanctions.
But those are strong words you're using, Honorable Minister. But when you say criminal, you call them 419.
Have you never heard me when I said how you took bribe? Has this suited me?
Right, so you're saying
I'm telling you here that I asked you what removed Senator Wabara from office. It's not because of the $50 million appropriation.
But does that really have a bearing with what, the issues
at hand? What I'm saying, by the antecedent.
Right.
See, I have told you, you went to court. See the court judgment.
I was in court. That's why I wanted you to educate us. You see, because even right now, a lot of...
Let me finish what she asked.
Yes.
Okay. Now, why am I saying that you are a criminal? You went to court. The judgment against you. You have also gone on appeal. You have not waiting for the appeal. You have now come to say, oh, Supreme Court said there's no more this without the BOT has taken over. I mean, is it no fraud? You are going to sell from. That is duping Nigerians. And like I said here, if really you are sure, like we are doing now, PDP Secretariat, we have given the bank accounts where you pay money. Let Turaki, as a senior advocate, open an account of PDP. That day, that silk will be removed. If I dare him, open an account. Tell Nigerians, tell party people, this is the account where you will pay the money for PDP. Let him go and open PDP account.
So if you don't recognize the BOT, let's buy Wabara.
Wabara is no longer in the party.
Wabara.
Yes.
Who exactly is in charge of the PDP now? Does the PDP even exist? And are you still a member of this PDP?
I take exception to that's a strong word to it, that PDP does not exist. So a strong word. It's a strong word.
Does it exist?
It does exist.
Honorable Minister.
It does not exist. Let me tell you. It does not exist in the eyes of some media stations. Take for example, people have bought forms. In my state, we are contesting governorship, we are contesting senatorial, we are contesting House of Assembly. You go to go and see those who have picked up forms. When you say it does not exist, it depends on what you are looking for.
Who is in charge of the PDP now?
Abdurrahman is the chairman of the party.
Honorable Minister,
he is leading the MWC.
And you are the national leader.
Just before, Honorable Minister, just before.
I'm not to help to support them, and I'm going not to support them. All I'm saying, which you don't want to hear, which I want to hear, can they open an office, PDP? Let me come here. You will take. Yeah. I know that I want to be channels and I know the. I'm sorry, but I'm not afraid. I will say. Now, can they open an office, PDP Secretariat? Can they open an account and tell PDP members who want to buy funds, who want to contest election, go to this account number, this is the bank. First of all, that bank will be in trouble. And today, I tell you, that bank will be in trouble because for you to open an account, you must have to have the certificate of incorporation. You must have the certificate of incorporation. Who has it? It is the Secretary of the Party. So let me say the bank that will go and open an account. That bank will be in trouble. Then the person who wants to open the account and pray law, let Turaki, a senior advocate, put his name as signatory. Then see whether he will not be derobed or whether they are sick, he will not answer sick. He will not. So that is that. People should not do something that you know you are defrauding Nigerians. And two, any house that allows them, because it's fraud, you know the judgment, you know what's on there, and I say it, I will take that house.
Honorable Minister.
PDP are doing to me. Anybody who knows me know. I'm not coming here for it. I will seal it off. It's gone. I will never allow any breach of the peace. You cannot. You cannot, because I'm here to maintain peace. Apart from being a PDP member, as I'm still, I obey. This is the judgment of God. You must obey it.
But wouldn't there be a preservative on your part by sealing off that?
No. I cannot say no to say. You cannot see you aiding a criminal. Yeah, and answer to the fact.
No, but
Minister, as far as
excuse me, if they do that now, if you think that it is wrong, you go to court.
No, please. Hold on. Okay. Mind you, you cannot say so. Okay. It is in the eyes of the public.
Okay.
And it's not that you are not aware. Okay. You are aware, or even you are not aware. Ignorance of the law is not an excuse. It's not an excuse. So if you have heard that they are looking for social criminal, for example, and that criminal, you find him in your house, and then when I find him, you say, no, I should go to court before I come to arrest you.
But are you an enforcer of the law?
Oh, no. Okay, take for example. Yeah. You don't say what I mean, enforcer of the law. Take for example. Why are you saying that when you build without an approval, the development control will go and build it down? We should have gone to court now.
But that's a different issue.
You say I'm an enforcer of the law.
This is politics, and it's different.
No, first of all, politics should not bring breach of the peace. The moment Abuja is a quiet place, it's a peaceful place. And therefore, you must play according to the rules. You cannot take the laws into your hand by causing crisis that will bring breach of the peace. You cannot go to court. You won't allow court to, you come and take the laws into your hand. Who does that? Who does that?
Minister, please.
All I have said, let them go open secretariat in one place. Or let them open an account. Nigerian PDP members who want to run an election, this is account number.
One Minister,
so I say, they are fraudsters.
As far as this issue is concerned,
yes.
For us as journalists,
we always want to be sure what the concerns are so that we can know whether to call we can refer
to anyone as a faction.
I don't know what to say. If I would like you to say, you.
No, us as journalists, because we all... one second, Honorable Minister.
Don't go say all journalists.
The reason...
That's how you talk about all politicians. No.
Here's why I'm going with that. We're all asking the same question. The question is, we expected that the Supreme Court judgment would put this matter to rest. And since... One second, Honorable Minister, because we've been speaking with the other faction, and we're also worried about calling the faction. That's what we're
asking you to clarify. Now, we don't have the CTC.
The other faction is hinging their argument on the fact that Senator Anyanwu was suspended and never recalled, and in between he kept sending correspondence. So would you respond to all these and understand where they are coming from?
I'm able to respond to you, just don't want. Okay, let me go back to it again. Let me put it let me you understand the question. I don't know what the perspective, what he's trying to say.
It is the same thing. I just want you to see this judgment, just clarify here now, that this judgment, which affirmed the position of Senator Anyanwu as secretary, is still in the process. It's not been appealed. So we completely agree with that. But the one on which the Supreme Court made pronouncement last week, when the case came up for hearing, I was in court. Lawyers announced appearance for Senator Anyanwu and withdrew the cross appeal they filed. And on the day the judgment was given, I was calling in court. And the court said the cross appeal having been withdrawn is struck out. So I want you to clarify, what was it that Senator Anyanwu's cross appeal was about?
What was it about? Why not wait? What is called a cross appeal?
Tell us.
No, so that you know, let me tell you.
Yes, tell us.
Let me tell you. So, first of all, a judgment has been given. That judgment is in my favor. And when a judge is reading judgment, sometimes can make a statement what we call obita.
Yes.
That is not
side comments.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. You may be comfortable. You may not be comfortable about it.
Right.
You say, no, I'll challenge this statement. Now, when you go to the apex court, you say it's not necessary. The main appeal has been taken, which is the subject matter. I don't know what it is. Yes. So which is the subject matter. We don't need to go into those kind of issues. The subject matter here is about convention that was held. Was it proper or not? That's the point I'm trying to let you know. And it will guide you if you can take pains to say, okay, let me go in. I won't make any. I say, what I'm talking about you now, I will not make. You do not mean you as a person. All of you are journalists. Let me take pains and go into the Supreme Court and see how I can get this. When they know that the electorate, the public is very concerned to have, you will get it. Before you begin to say, this person said this person does not say, I do. Look at the judgment I have brought here now. I didn't say they said, they didn't say. If they are telling you, can you prove to them, let me have it. I cannot begin to go and tell the public because you told me. What is that? If I have come here and say, Federal High Court said this, you may say, but we can't believe it. Look at it. Look at it here.
So when was this judgment delivered? When was this judgment
delivered? This year.
January.
This year, yes.
January, yes.
This year. So I'm not talking about.
And it's still in the appeal.
Yes, they have gone on appeal, but they have not been able to say stop execution of the judgment. And it has not been settled. And there's nothing they can get out of it because the same court of appeal has nullified your convention before you went to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court have upheld the notification, the nullifying the convention.
Honorable Minister,
let me tell you what they're doing.
Yes. So we don't overflog this particular matter.
But it's good for the public because
absolutely.
Because you have every time when I watch you people talk,
right?
Whether in channels, whether in Arise, particularly, you are going to say, but Supreme Court gave judgment that Samayahu has been expelled. Samayahu has been suspended. Where are you getting that? I want that what I'm trying to make.
Okay.
Well, if I were even when I'm talking, I have my facts. Like when we are saying here, I done that.
From your point of view, Honorable Minister, you are giving your side of the story.
No, it's not my side of the story. Documentary,
right.
Certified through copy of the court. But when you are talking, you are not with anything. You are only talking about. You are even talking very, very affirmative, very, very sure.
But you don't have the CTC of the Supreme Court judgment.
Well, that's what. You see, have you seen me emphasizing? I said, have you gotten the CTC judgment before you begin to? But even if I assuming don't not consider, I have told you here, assuming don't not consider, that son was suspended. For example, for him to have contested an election means that our suspension has been lifted. That's the point I'm trying to make. Assuming don't not consider.
I think that point has been made.
No, it hasn't been made. It hasn't been made. Lifted by
that point has been made, so we don't care.
But just one second, because the appeal court had said that there's no document showing that Samayahu's suspension was lifted.
Who said so? Do you have the judgment?
Well, there are judgments that we all don't have. There are arguments.
Listen. Hold on. You know, that's one, you see, now you say, which journalist want to, no. Please, when you are talking, talk authoritatively. Don't talk on hearsay. I didn't come here to talk on hearsay. But I know that Supreme Court, I will not make any comment. All I know, appeal was dismissed.
Is it documented?
No, that one you had. Now what you do? What is the full judgment? I cannot comment because I've not been able to lay hand on the certified true court of judgment. That's the point I'm making. But what I appeal dismissed is not hidden. Is it
wrong therefore for any side to try to
make claims?
Interpret the Supreme Court to advantage the way it has happened with the constitution of the interim national
let me tell you, first of all, who appealed the judgment? The other faction appealed the judgment.
Yes.
Which appeal did they dismiss?
The main appeal.
The main appeal. Yeah. So whose own credit? So if there's anybody who will be parading to say we have won, It's those that were appealed against, and the judgment was dismissed. Then before you go into the full details, what led to why they dismissed this appeal?
Okay.
That's what we are talking about. So when you are talking,
so as far as you're concerned, you have won on that score.
Everybody knows that that's what they are telling you. Did they not say? They said, listen, they said, yes, that Supreme Court dismissed the appeal, but Supreme Court had now said, listen, that Supreme Court had now said, Aras, listen to me, you are important in this matter. The Supreme Court, Supreme Court had now said that, oh, they should go back and put the party in order. That's why BOT, who has the expenses, that's what they say. That now comes, is it true? Can we read the full judgment where Supreme Court said all those things? This is what I'm trying to say. And you find, I can assure you, today's what? Wednesday. I do latest by Monday. I do know that the satisfactory copies of the judgment will come out. So that when you say, I was watching you last night when you were interviewing Ume, I was interviewing you. I follow. There's no. I watch everything. So when I'm commenting, when I'm talking, I'm not talking like somebody whom they just told. I don't. When you see me say, I said this, I was not told. I watched. When I said AIT said this, I was not told. That's why every news period of every television house I do. So nobody tells me. But that's different. Now, I haven't told you this. Okay, don't close up. Look at this judgment. They went an appeal. Which the judgment is against you. Somebody have been recognized as a caretaker committee before the convention was now held. So which category are you coming to form now that you have gone and appeal? Which category are you coming to form?
We don't want to swing the issue around. Yes. There are still more questions of politics, Veronica.
Question regarding your role.
Yeah.
What exactly you are trying to achieve? You have said that this whole matter, the Supreme Court judgment has settled the whole matter.
Yes.
We are seeing it's still dividing.
Let me tell you that.
What I am trying to understand, and I'm sure a majority of Nigerians want to understand what you are trying to achieve with this role. What do they call? Are you saying you are the voice of conscience for the party? What exactly do you call?
First of all, there's the BOT headed by Senator Mao Habumwa. I could look at it. Let's there now. I'm
what are you trying to achieve?
You ask me a question as for what I know, and as a proper person who is involved in all this, I am briefing you that this is the position of things. I didn't ask myself this question. You asked me this question.
Absolutely.
And as a bona fide member, as a committed member of the party, as someone who is involved in all this, I'm privy to know. I'm saying with the facts. And that's why I'm letting you know. And nobody can contradict it.
But is it not putting the party apart?
You're saying that. No.
2027 is that the corner?
No, see, this is the problem I have.
Looking forward to having the
in politics, why not do it in politics?
Right.
There are people, ego.
Okay.
Ego. You see, some people can not stand defeat. Not defeated. Instead of let everything scatter. There are people like that.
Is that what this is?
No, I don't know what some people are doing now. I haven't been defeated.
Okay.
What's the name?
Veronica.
That was
TVC.
No, you're from sorry.
TVC.
I know. I want to say Shay is their brother now. No, I don't know. Shay is their brother. So what I want to say,
Shay are you referring to now?
Mark and
Since you are mentioning
what I'm trying to say is, look, you have told people who are waiting for the Supreme Court judgment, who are waiting, whatever the Supreme Court says, we will now abide there. And that's what they said. Now Supreme Court has given judgment, dismissing the appeal. You are going again to say, no, that Supreme Court said there is no leadership in court. If it was leadership, Supreme Court would have allowed the appeal because, you see, there are two things. And I want to correct some of this. When I hear some of you talk about the entire affairs of the party, and we do under. We are not talking about leadership. What did they go to court to do? Let me tell you, what did they go to court to do? We are saying that INEC, as a statutory body, you are bound to comply with all rules, all laws. And therefore, any organization or party that has not complied with the rules and this and that, you are not supposed to attend or recognize whatever they are. That PDP, by saying that they will hold convention, that they have not complied with the rules to hold that convention, that so has not been done. So has not been done. So has not been done. If this has not been done, you cannot hold a convention.
Right.
We didn't say you are not chairman of the party. They didn't say you are not secretary of the party. That's why you are not talking about a leadership. But if we are saying you have not complied with the provisions of the law, the electoral act, the annual guideline, the constitution of their party, therefore you cannot proceed with this. That cannot be leadership. That cannot be leadership. And two, because we say we cannot proceed by doing convention, and court agree with us, you cannot do convention if this and this and this have not been done. And if you go ahead and do it without complying with this, that is a knowledge. You went ahead and did it.
Right.
And the problem now, the tenure expired in December. Right? So since there was no other leadership, the tenure expired in December. Then became indeed the set of the caretaker committee. And the caretaker committee was now set up, running the affairs of the party. You now went to the Federal High Court to recognize you, to compel INEC to recognize you. And this caretaker committee joined in the suit. They now became defendants in that suit. And the court came and made a finding that this caretaker committee, in their counter affidavit, said that they are the caretaker committee, and you did not deny it. That means you have considered that indeed they are the caretaker committee.
All right.
So what are you talking about?
We need to go. Oh, okay. Let's go. We need to go on break, and like as we have clarified this, that the caretaker committee has gotten the endorsement of the Federal High Court, and that judgment has not yet been appealed because the appeal is still at the Court of Appeal. The Court of Appeal has not.
Yes, that's what I said.
It has not been heard.
There's no stake.
There's no stake.
And the Court of Appeal has not given his position on that, right?
I think the matter will be had next week Friday.
It has not been heard.
So the judgment subsists.
Of course.
Okay, we still have a lot to talk about on politics, but we need to go on break now. Yeah, we need to go on a quick break. We'll be right back, and when we come back, we'll still have some political questions to ask before we then take the minister to his primary responsibility, which is as Minister of the Federal Capital Territory. We're going on a break now. His Excellency Nyesom Ezenwo Wiki, and just 1 hour or so gone past. We still have about 1 hour to go on the program, and we're still continuing with politics. Before we come to FCT issues, Fisayo, you were asking me.
Yes, I was about to ask a question before we went on break.
Quickly.
Honorable Minister, there's an allegation in the space, especially from some of the political, can we say, contraptions or coalitions we have seen for a while. And the allegation is that the ruling party at the moment is trying to convert the whole structure to a one-party state. You are a member of the opposition in the current administration. Do you agree with this assertion?
You see, again, I've always said this. Coalition, coercing people. I hear Peter Obi and Papa Sora left ADC, which is the ruling party, that made them now to leave ADC. When ADC will soon collapse, you blame the ruling party. I'm sure they sponsored Obi and Papa Sora to leave. I have told you, the only opposition party, no matter how you define it, is the PDP.
Really?
I'm coming. I am coming, please. It's not about their own interest. Define what is called opposition. What is opposition? Your own definition of opposition is that government does nothing right. That's their own definition of opposition. If a party does not come every day and criticize the ruling party, it's not opposition. Even when you can see with your 2 eyes, a government has done well in this aspect, they have not done well because it's the ruling party. You don't become opposition for opposing sake. Take for example, we are with I told you we went to a European commission yesterday. Yeah. The PDP, one of the PDP presidential aspirants was there. And they asked me a question. Well, what do you think you would have done? And I said, look, I'm an opposition party. I will not shut my eyes to say that this government has not done anything good at all. No, I won't do that. If for nothing, all of us are agreed in this country that subsidy was a scam. Every government past has said it was a scam. Has anybody had a political will to stop it? No. But somebody came and had a political will. I have done it. Not because I'm opposition. And I say, no, he has not done anything right. It's not the meaning of opposition. But what I can say, that the stopping of subsidy has made more money available to the states. And therefore, if I was the president, I will make sure I will compel the state to give account of this fund that have come. Do you hear what he said? He didn't say that the president didn't do it. He said, look, the president did this. And he's doing this, money has been made available to the states. But it stopped there. But if I was president, I would have made sure that state account for the level of fund that's come.
But some would say that it's because you are in government.
No, I'm not. I said what the person said. Yeah. I'm not saying I'm the one saying this.
No, I'm speaking based on what you know.
I'm telling you what the man said when they asked him a question. Yeah. He said, look, it will be foolhardy, it will be stupid of him to say the government has not done anything simply because it's opposition. Okay. The opposition means government has not done anything good. Then you will not do that. That's not necessarily opposition. The opposition is to say, look, yes, you have done well here. But we thought we have taken it to this point. If I'm given the opportunity, I will make sure it is taken to a logical conclusion by making sure that the government account for the money. That's what he said. He went on to say, look, nobody has done it in this country. The president allowed for federal government to go to the Supreme Court for interpretation on the autonomy and independence of the local government. But no president has done that. But he did that. And Supreme Court gave interpretation that the local government is autonomous and their funds should go directly. But if he was given the opportunity, he would have made sure that is being implemented to the letter. That governors, he must implement it. That's what he said. His opposition. He has not denied the fact that the president or the ruling party did not do this. All he has said, they've done this. But I thought they should have taken it further. That's the essence of opposition. Opposition is not where you come. Everything must be crisis. Everything, nothing good has happened. That is not opposition. So let me tell you about coercion. It's not correct. Remember, under Obasanjo, when he was running for a second term, he went to have a deal with the governors of Southwest. Remember, all of us today, nobody wants to remember anything. No, we don't. If we do, we will not be saying what we are saying today. Now, what happened? When he went to discuss with the governors of the Southwest on how they should support him, in essence, not to support their own party, support me to the president, and I will support you to the governor. The only person who refused was the president today, when he was governor of Lagos. He said, hey, I beg about this of me. I will not fall to this, I will be a victim here. The governor of Ogun agreed. Governor of Ekiti agreed. Governor of Ondo agreed. Governor of Osun agreed. And Oyo. They all supported Mr. President Obasanjo to win. But in their own, the element did not work again.
Is that a template you're...
I'm coming. You asked a question. Yes. You asked a question.
Right.
What I'm trying to say, all the people who are shouting now, oh, this. I'm saying that it is not the first time presidents have had arrangements with other parties in order for them to survive. But that's not what I'm saying.
Right.
How are they? I was governor here. I had the worst relationship with the administration, and that was the administration of late Buhari. None of you can shut your eyes to say you were not aware. There was nothing, there was no intimidation that I didn't get in this country. I never moved.
Talking about ADC
I'm coming. Now let this one he ask question. Be patient. Be patient. I never moved. I said no, I was not going to go. And I didn't go. And I stayed. It depends on your convenience, it depends on you. So when you say the president, assume you don't not consider. If the president has come to talk to you, why not join me in this good work I'm doing? Out of your own volition, you agreed. What does that could do with somebody is trying to force you? Mention one state that you said is not supporting president that has been chased by EFCC. Mention one. I had the problem, but I refused to move. I said I will fight this, and I fought it to the end. And I left the same time the president was going. For Christ's sake, also know this. In 2017, we had a crisis in PDP. The APC government then, Madu Sharif, were having problem in PDP. It was a serious crisis. We went the matter to the Federal High Court. The DG of SSS then, Landaura, refused on access to the Secretariat. He said that the matter is on appeal. He's not a member of our party. He was a member of APC, but the DG of SSS. Fine. Who's okay? No problem. When we lost in court of appeal, he went and opened the Secretariat for us. How can you? We have appealed the matter to Supreme Court. Why not wait for Supreme Court to finish before you open the Secretariat? Because they were pushing Ali Madu Sharif. I will not forget, we are all in Lagos at a signature. Amechi, former Minister of the Transport, was in the third floor. When the judgment came out, that Alimony should come and see jubilation. Oh, the PDP is gone. Because they were using Alimodu Sheriff. I'm coming. We refuse to answer. I'm not going to. We will not move. We will fight this matter to the last. We'll fight it to the last. As Supreme Court, we got the judgment. So you don't blame. You don't say. There are some people who say, look, I was a governor. The kind of money I've seen today that the president has made available to states. There are some people who say, look, my brother, what everybody is talking about is how you can bring development to his area. If this president, who is in another party, can make this money available, what am I doing here? Some people have that kind of view. All they are telling you, the interest of my state is what matters.
Oh, you know that you are for the president, but let me take you to your state, Rivers, now.
Yes.
Where it seems as if you have two men who want to run for the governor of the state on the platforms of two different parties.
Who are they?
One in PDP and one in APC.
Who are they?
Alabo George for going to run on APC and Shinda.
You see what I say? You know, there was one more hold on.
Okay.
You see, there was a time I said something on television. Some people took it out of context. Have you seen the PDP who collected a form? How are you sure that Shinda collected PDP form? What informs you this? And that's why I say, leave this. I hear. Just Kelly brought out this form, so you can see that. Where did you see Chinda's form?
So in other words, are you saying
it's not what I'm saying. Where did you see? And that's what I've always told you. We must go for what we call investigative journalism. I have told you here now that Judge Kelly showed his own form. Right? It's not secret.
Are you
on the platform of APC?
You are going to another subject. On the platform of APC. That's what I said. He showed. And I've never told anybody. We work as a team.
But Alabo is your man.
Who's my woman? Who's my woman? Not in that sense. I don't know. I don't mean it in that sense. What I meant is that it's your person. What I said, you said that Chinda collected. It's your supporter. Where did you get that information from? I told you that before. Wait, Chinda has not collected form. You should tell me, I don't know. Okay. But let me also tell you. Okay. Let me ask here. I have told you here that PDP is contesting the election. Didn't I say it here? I think in my state we are going to contest governor. I said so here. But why is Alabo going to the APC to contest? He's a member of APC. Okay, and you are not a member of APC. No, I'm not. Okay, but what do you mean? What happens to Fubara in this wise now? Please, let us. What happens to Fubara in this wise now? Wait. Let us bring. Why not hold on? Okay, please. Yeah, my domain. Just wait. Okay. Let me tell you. The mere fact somebody is loyal is your friend. Does not mean everything that affects his life you will dictate. No. It's a member of the joint coalition. And we have said anybody who's interested to run, go and connect. At the appropriate time, we'll take a decision. You are here when Governor Advisory Council of Lagos went to meet President to say, look, we have started to say we want this person, right? We are what we call joint coalition. We'll decide whom we are going to back. It doesn't matter. I don't use a joint coalition.
The difference is that the Lagos one
is
APC.
Every state has its own peculiarity. Of course. In politics, don't you know? Yes. Every politics is a local. Yes. You don't know? Yeah. Look, let me tell you, if you are saying interesting, what happened that we say we are not going to support Atuku in 2023? Was I not a member of PDP? Well, so what member said, though, you are violating our agreement. Therefore, we will not be party to this. So, if you have to, why will you do that? So you are not saying interested. When we did it in PDP 23, why was it not interested? Why would it be interested now? Because it's in the state. You see, in politics, there are peculiarities everywhere. you look at how it's going to suit your state. You look at how their state will be harmonious. So we don't do something to satisfy you. We do something to satisfy our people. How our people will be peaceful. That's what is important to us. So, this issue of coalition, coercion. In fact, I told you there's nothing called coalition. I said they will all form like a pack of cards. And you are saying, how much of it? You are looking at coalition based on faces. Why don't people rate other parties? We have not more than 20 local political parties. And if one party has a problem, you now think that's only opposition. What has happened now to the opposition? Atiku left PDP because he knows he cannot get through it. He cannot get where he can take everybody because he has only wanted to run and we say you won't run again. He did everything. He saw that he could not manipulate it. And then he had to go to where he will be comfortable to get the ticket. And you have called it opposition. That has become opposition because he's looking for where he will run an election. Obi then went there. I'm surprised. When Supreme Court judgment came out, Obi said Supreme Court has saved this country. Yesterday, I was watching you when you were interviewing one of the Obidien who now moved to NDC. He said, we looked at it, there's a trap here, this and this. Oh, after you have praised the Supreme Court and saved this country, now there's a trap. And now you have known that Atiku said he from the party in his house. Nobody will tell what to do. Is that the opposition you're talking about now? All these things are interest. I won't get nomination here. Let me move to the other side. I'm coming. I will tell you something today.
I'm afraid you don't have all
I have 1 minute. Let me use it the way I want to, not to the way you want
1 minute?
to. No. Okay. Let me tell you. Why there's no position. Let me tell you.
Right.
And I was in PDP. There was a fight in PDP. Governors were there. I said, none of you had the capacity to tell me to leave this party. But I would make you leave the party. Yes. Yes. They all left the party. Yes, I'm still there.
And you have succeeded now.
But I have the capacity. I have the capacity.
I need to come in there.
I need to come in there. Hold on.
I need to come in there.
On behalf, because of me. So let me tell Nigerians this first.
But we're here to ask you questions.
Yeah, but let me finish the one they asked. Now, this one, I said you will leave, but I will not leave. I've never used my intention that I will support the president. I never. And that does not mean that my state, that the party will not contest. When we supported Tinubu 2023, my party still won, the governorship still won, now the assembly still won, state assembly. Now, Baba has gone. Sheyi now says the chairman of government forum. How can he be chairman of one member? He's leaving. Now let me tell you what I don't like in this school. Obi was an Abga. He couldn't build Abga. Crisis. What is called leadership? Leadership is for you to stand up to challenges and see how you settle those crises. He left Abga. He came to PDP. He ran away PDP. So there was one man in PDP who dominated everything. He went to Labour. Labour had crisis. You couldn't also use your leadership skill, your leadership prowess to put Labour together. You ran away again from Labour. You went to ADC. Now ADC had problem. Oh, I don't know what's happening there. You ran away from ADC again. You are now in NDC. All you are looking for, food is ready. Food is ready, Mama put, food is ready. Anywhere, who will stabilize if you cannot stay and stabilize? Why the people are called running away from PDP? When all the giants, with the huge allocation of money they have, who stood them, who said we will leave.
But when allegedly the ruling party, the APC, is putting fire, in these parties that you talk about, whether it's the PDP, the ADC, or even the NDC now, because we're hearing, some stories. But let me take you back to Rivers State. The issue of Fubara, where exactly is Fubara now?
I don't know.
You have had reconciliatory different...
Okay, let me tell you that.
So hold on, let me land with this, right? Now we hear that you're endorsing a candidate from the APC, the same party that Fubara belongs to. He jumped from the PDP.
You are saying you are here that I'm endorsing.
Are you endorsing?
Have I endorsed anybody?
Okay, are you...
I said we have not.
Now, the question is, have you endorsed anybody?
I have not.
You have not, for Rivers State.
And I cannot endorse somebody.
And on the issue
until
of
the joint coalition meets.
Right. On the issue of the president, you have always, made known your support for President Bola
Since
Tinubu.
2023.
A PDP presidential candidate has just emerged.
No, you're asking for one of
I just need to put this together. You answered
no,
the question.
no, I don't think that's what you are trying to ask. You answered, you are very conciliatory. I said before you answer, okay, let me finish.
Right.
So I have not answered that.
You will answer it.
That's what I was trying to say.
And we hear, you mentioned it here, that a PDP presidential candidate has emerged.
Not, I didn't say aspirant. No, please. I said aspirant.
Sorry, aspirant. Are you still standing on your support for President Tinubu?
Oh my God.
And by the way, a lot of people are saying that.
Look, let me tell you.
By the way, a lot of people are saying that candidate or that aspirant is just acting your script because it's very close to you.
I'm too busy that everybody has my script. So I don't think that you should give their award.
But somebody like me should know that side the other is your friend.
So I shouldn't have any friend who will aspire to any position.
Nobody's saying that.
Now let me tell you,
can
I tell you, Sandy, look, we are council chairmen together. I took over for Sandy as deputy. I took over for Sandy as deputy national president before I became president of Argos. Sandy was in APP. I was in PDP before Sandy now came to PDP. I keep relationship. I don't abandon friends because of you're in this party, you're not in this party. No, what was my business? Politicians will come and go. Now, he came to see me 2 days. That's why I went to sing for this European film. I said, you picked first. I said, look, you know I'm going to support Mr. President. He said, you don't. I said, look, we have had crisis in PDP. We should admit that crisis was caused by ourselves, by our greed. Can you tell me of the truth? Within the short time we have, can PDP really sit down with you, galvanize the nation with the resources it requires? Presidential election is not ward council election. It takes a lot of things. Can you tell me here, say it, that you can seriously contest against the president? Tell me the truth. He said, look, he's aware that serious circumstances have affected PDP chances in most of the things. But however, he won't because of that, and then the party will not feel a candidate. I said, fine. So all you are saying that is just because you want PDP to feel a candidate. But you are sure that in terms of really contesting presidential election, the PDP does not have what it takes now because you require, you see, I want to be president. It's not tomorrow morning I'll come out for president. You must have been planning it. You must have put a lot of things into consideration. You must also have the resources before people will come to support you. So, what are you telling me? I'm your friend. You say, well, you're going to run, you understand my position. I said, fine, you're still my friend. I'm going to the European Commission tomorrow. Will you join me? He said, well, why not? This is where only people want politics of bitterness. But just let it be that you are encouraging politicians not to talk to themselves. The moment you are talking to somebody, are you sure something is not going on? Yeah. So, you see, that's always what we have always prayed for. Nobody wants, I'm in this party. Go across the outside, have a handshake, have a bottle of drink with him, without you suspecting something's going on, which is wrong.
Minister, you know the concern is because you've been repeatedly accused of not wanting the PDP to produce a presidential candidate. So it's surprising to many now that the PDP is selling presidential...
When you say, I have not been, see, that's my problem with you. Everyone say, I've been accused. Can I ask one question? He said something here, and I said, everything is good. I'm too strong that...
That's how they all know it's your friend, and we know.
Do you know how I feel happy when I was watching on television? He said, Wiki, do you know how happy I am? Oh my God, you mean I'm just so strong like this? You tune arrive, it's Wiki.
You don't get headache.
You channel,
you don't get headache anytime
you tune AIT, it's Wiki. You tune TVC, it's Wiki. You tune NTA, it's Wiki.
And then you give
headache.
Yes.
You enjoy it.
Because I feel so happy. I say I'm giving you people work. I'm giving you people work without me now.
I haven't asked my question.
You see, people have been accusing me. What have they done accused me? This is a man who came out in 2023 and said, I will not support this candidate from such a place. I did not say I'm leaving PDP. I said, you will lose. But PDP will win in my state in the various elections. And I've maintained that. Having worked for the man to win. And I'm here working with him, contributing the little I could, or I can. Now you are saying, don't support him again. Does that mean I don't want my party to produce a presidential candidate? Produce a presidential candidate does not mean, after all, you have so many parties who will go and produce presidential candidates. Doesn't mean that every...
Can you do a mop-up quickly on this side?
I have said so before. I said PDP, even our convention. Listen, I don't need you. The public is the one marking the script. Because you won't start question and mark because you'll be biased. The public is they are watching. What I have said, even in the conversation, PDP will be in the ballot. Right. They are not say so.
Okay.
So how can you not say people are like you? People have said in the convention day. Because they like you were, no, you were not there. It was shown that was there. And
Minister, let me ask you.
To let you know, I said in that convention, PDP will be in the ballot. What do you want me to say?
Minister, let me ask this question. Let's leave this and go to Rivers State. And the reason I ask about Rivers State is that your loyalists in the PDP have moved to the APC. You talk about a coalition in Rivers State of PDP and APC. And I know Tony Cole has said that the APC has given you the structure, which is confusing. But we also hear that the governors in the APC have been given the mandate to endorse candidates. Where does that leave the people that have defected? And what does that say about Governor Fubara wanting to run for office again?
You know, my happiness is that you said you have always been hearing. And what I want to say, 90% of what you have had has always been false. You said my very sample is not correct. Remember, in the State Assembly, you still have PDP members who are lawmakers, not less than 10. I don't know my loyalists. So it is not correct.
No, I didn't say all.
I didn't say all.
No,
I said loyalists.
I didn't say all your loyalists.
Grammar has come now. Yeah. We'll look for a professor of grammar down. You also said you had that governors were mandated. I'm not in APC to know whether they are mandated or not. I also know, being a politician, I've been hearing crisis between governors, National Assembly members. It was no, in every transition period, this thing happened. So this you are hearing, they were mandated. Who mandated?
We heard the president.
The president mandated.
Yes.
Have you gone to investigate for the presidency whether actually there was this mandate? That's what I have not told you. Does it cost you much to spend time to write and investigate what you have had? So when you are talking, you talk authoritatively. Like I say here, when I say how you took money, I said let him challenge me. He took this social money at social time with social vehicle. Am I not giving facts? I said these people are fraudsters. Why are they fraudsters? Look at the judgment. They were the one who went to court. The court they went to confirm the caretaker committee that now conducted convention. They've not told Nigerians this, that they went to court. They've not told Nigerians. They have hidden this fact. They've not also told Nigerians they've gone on appeal on this judgment that they went to court. They stole this action. That kind of character or threat, what does it tell you?
Well, the question I ask is if you're concerned about your loyalists picking tickets, and also the fact that Governor Fubara will be on the ticket of the APC and get the support of the president.
I have told you, I have loyalists in PDP.
I'm concerned about the APC.
I'm coming. Yeah. I don't know what you are concerned about. You will not tell me what. I told you I will work as a team. We have loyalists in APC. I have never hidden the fact that everywhere it's just a rainbow coalition. We have put ourselves together, and it's a political strategy. Political strategy because we have somebody who will fight.
Who is that?
When I'm coming. Don't rush.
We just wanted to
Let me finish my statement now. You know that we are former are not working. So, as a politician, we must strategize. I don't need to come out unveil our strategies to you. The president intervened in the impeachment proceeding or palaver. I said, withdraw. Let's find peace, let's do this. And the government said, look, I'm ready for peace. Look, I'm no longer interested for this, I will not do this.
Right.
The assembly went and we do the impeachment. Before a president of a country. Now, having done impeachment, you are not too smart on what you agreed before president. It's like when you go on arbitration.
Is it him or the people wanting him to return?
Oh, please, now, please. Please, this is what I don't like. Nobody wants anybody, please. Don't tell me that. Excuse me. You only want to...
You have picked up forms for...
Please. You can go and tell the market people or children 2 years that people say should come out. Who told you that? Who politician will tell you that? I was sleeping. They came and woke me, come. Why? What do we talk like that? Even people come to wake you, can't you say, no, I won't do it? I'm not prepared for it. What is all this story that people, which people, or that you appear before a president of a country on arbitration, the two parties on arbitration, and these people respected Mr. President and have done their own part. You now have said, no, I would like to do my own part again.
So you're saying he's on the agreement that was had.
That's what is the grammar now?
So why is the president not intervening then?
What do you mean by president? This is sometimes you reduce.
If you say he's the president,
why do you people reduce the office of president? You think that you are quarreling with it? You quarrel with your wife, president should come in. You quarrel with your son, president should come in. You see, one thing people must understand: run of election, nobody can stop you from running election. It's your choice. But people have come to know whom you are.
So
president has done his own job. He has brought peace. He has gone back. If you say wicked, it's their business.
When we did it,
what is the issue of the what is I'm coming? What is the issue of people? Let me tell you. Who are the people?
The people of
Why we are there when he was almost gone? Why were they when the request of emergency?
They actually came out. They came out in the streets.
Please. Take this arrangement of your media. Go. They are coming to. Let me tell you. I can sit here now as the FCT minister. I can bring 3,000 people down the road here. Have you not seen where people are campaigning? Those who attend PDP rally. I'm coming now. Hold on. You see APC do rally. APC came for rally here, what I'm saying. You see people do rally. You see the same faces in PDP rally. APC doing a rally. You see the same crowd. See, I don't know why some of us cannot see that to understand this trick going on. But people came out. You be a governor and people will not come out. What are you talking about? People came out. Okay, people will come out now. We are going for the election. People will come out.
Will your people get tickets from the APC? That's what I'm also.
Who are my people?
The House of members that
why not wait now? Don't jump the gun. Okay. I think they said they will do primaries.
Honorable Minister, we have just about 20 minutes. and we've not spoken so much about FCT. We need to do that.
20 minutes.
Sorry,
no. I am going to call a meeting for our commissioner of project and tell you. I will use 20 minutes to talk about what happened in FCT. So since you are talking politics, use 20 minutes and finish it.
So we are going to do another chat on.
I cannot be doing chat. I don't talk to the
FCT. Okay, let's continue with
politics. Are you not aware?
It's all right. Let's continue.
Why do you need to tell? Don't you see what we have been doing?
Okay, if I may come in at this point,
let's continue with
quickly.
politics.
The people of the FCT are concerned about the 10% withdrawal that you're taking out of the IGR of the FCT. They are complaining that those funds are to be used to pay the contractors who build, infrastructure in the FCT.
I don't like this very saying that he has insulted me.
In what way, Honorable Minister?
Don't say people are complaining. Nobody's complaining. Nobody,
excuse
me, nobody, no area council can have the guts to say it. If you just sit somewhere and say, who is that? Let me tell you, they should even praise me that we are contributing to. They refuse to use their money to pay teachers, and when there's a strike, people will say, teachers are on strike in FCT, as if it is FCT administration. It's their responsibility. But we can't shut our eyes. See our children staying at home. I have to come in. What's the problem? No girl will say, see, they've not paid. They're owing also some amount of money. Why have you not paid this money? You are collecting 10% of our IGR every month. Yeah, for this month, there are 3.something billion. That's okay. We can't give you this money again. We'll set up a committee. FCT will contribute 2 billion. To the 3 billion. Teachers, don't get angry. We'll be paying 5 billion naira every month, right? Till all the debt has been cleared. So we are bringing 2 billion naira every month. If we give you this 10% now, you go and spend the money. You don't care for teachers to be, they don't care. We care. We will not allow that. The statutory allocation, we see this IGR will not be giving you. Let a committee be set up for your council and the secretary treasurer. What are they owing Norgay? What are they owing teachers? Accept. Pay this money to them directly until this debt has been cleared.
Where does that leave the contractors?
Which contract are you talking about? We give out contract. FCT repairs both primary and secondary schools. Which contractors are you talking about? In every month, when we get our allocation, in every month, when our IGR comes, after deducting 10% that goes to the area council, and 5% that goes to FCT IRS for the collection, right? The remaining money, I sit down. I say, can we have all the projects we're doing? Education, how much are we going to pay now? We'll pay 5 billion. Health, how much are we going to pay? We'll pay 3 billion. Infrastructure, pay 20 billion. Right? So we always share. This one goes to roads, this one goes to education, this one goes to health, as the case may be. This one goes for sanitation, which we pay every month. So we make sure that every month you remove 1.something billion for waste that goes to the contractors. So when you say we take 10% of IGR to pay contractors, how can that be? The 10% we are not.
To pay LEA teachers.
See what I said there. So I said, the teachers are on strike.
Right.
The area council are owing so more than 60-something billion. And we say we have to come to the aid.
Okay.
We are bringing 2 billion naira as like helping the area council. Right. Now they are getting 3 billion from IGR of us. We say, look, what have you been doing with our IGR we have been giving you? That you have not been paying teachers. Therefore, this 10% will be going directly again now to you. We have to set up a committee that will make sure that teachers and Norgay are paid the money that you are owing them. Because when they are on strike, nobody calls their name. They call FCT. And we must have to take proactive action to make sure that this thing do not occur again. Give them the money now. All right? When we don't even touch their jack, or what you call jack, when money comes. I don't preserve it, it's the Minister of State. And the moment it comes, the money goes to them directly. So people should, but that's why I say, they will even praise me, say, but for the LCT minister, the children, the strike will be on.
Honorable Minister, we need to go like this. Let me just ask this question and then.
I say, I said I will not go there.
He said we should leave that.
Yeah, let's do
so we just talk generally on that.
Yes,
Okay, I just wanted to touch on the commissioning of
it will come. It will come so much. So after you do live program all the time, all are waiting for that.
Talking generally about
2 weeks now. And they calculate the money to pay salary for over 7 months.
Talking generally about FCT now.
Yes.
Not too long ago, you allocated lands to ambassadors designate. A lot of people are saying this is one generosity in the wrong direction. That not one of these ambassadors designate does not have a property in Abuja. Maybe a few. Okay. How about those who have served this country?
Let me tell you now,
generals who have lived their lives for this country.
Why not to wait? People sit outside to define role, to define what we should do. When we give you, it is not wasted. Why didn't you ask when we gave to all the press people in the FCT? That's already around all the press people. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, it's not a surprise. They don't need to.
They've been going around with one of who they earn it.
Okay, see, they earn it. You see the problem that we have. Yeah, you have qualified the earning. Now, people who are going outside the country to defend your interests, I tell them, say, listen, not to me. Not to me. And there's no generosity as you say is misplaced simply because you didn't get. It's not correct. They are Nigerians. They are Nigerians. You cannot say who has property, who does not have property. Who told you those who serve Nigeria don't have property there? How do you know?
Yeah, but how much of a priority is that?
What is that?
Properties for ambassadors.
You don't define our priority. I don't know.
Hold on. Which of them does not have a property?
No, it's not correct.
Is it Frederick Kayode?
Hold on.
Is it Ambassador Jimoh Ibrahim?
Don't you have property in Abuja?
I'm not an ambassador designate.
No, you don't know.
If I'm in government now, if you give me a permit, I probably will not go to the quarters.
We won't give you now. Hold on.
Hold on. So we are talking about who already have. That is not priority.
We don't define priority in your station. We don't define priority. What is the priority? Yes, we don't do that.
So what was the yardstick?
I said, well, you don't ask me. They're all Nigerian. Every Nigerian is entitled. That does not mean all Nigerians will get at the same time. Okay. And please don't say so. I'm not coming here to reveal to you what you call Nigerians who are served. You don't have the list. So you are not competent to talk about it. I am the one competent to talk about it. And I'm not coming here to come and tell you these are Nigerians who have given. No. Please. So what you don't have the facts, what you don't have, what you are not privy to, you don't talk about it. And if you say, if those Nigerians come out to say, they didn't give us anything, then I can come out. How can you say so? How can you say so? How can you say so? How can you say so?
There are many ordinary Nigerians.
It does not matter. Yes, I agree. Yes, I agree. Hold on. I agree. There are many Nigerians. I agree. I hope you are not one of the Nigerians. I hope you are not one of the Nigerians.
There's a possibility.
I know I'm coming.
It's a 100% possibility.
If they give me today, don't you know there are so many Nigerians that also have not gotten?
That will be one problem solved.
That's also one problem solved. This is also one problem solved. If you want to apply for that, tell me.
Giving out to Senator Jimoh Ibrahim is not a problem solved.
I am not looking at who is
giving out to General Amoke, Ambassador Taifadi. It's not a problem solved.
Can I tell you? That is the problem we have. Have you been ambassador before? No. Okay, let me ask you one question. You see me as a minister, right? If they give me a land, there's no problem solved. How many people have abused you the way I've been abused?
Because it is believed that you have the means to get a...
Believe!
Yes.
Believe!
Yes.
Fine. So if I have the means, I'm therefore not the race like in a family. for example, you're a millionaire and are sharing family property, you're not entitled to. You know what's called family property? Family property, your father, let me tell you, you're a rich man. Your father has 20 million naira and is giving it to all his children. You don't tell your father, I'm a millionaire, why would I receive 50,000 naira? You don't do that.
But this is not the
I come in now, listen to me. Why is it so? I come from Nigeria, I'm a Nigerian.
First of all,
And the government of Nigeria is recognizing what functions I'm playing, what role I'm playing.
They have not started playing.
I'm coming, you don't say so.
They are just desperate.
You know that. Okay, so
They should start first and then come from anything.
okay. We have started to do it.
Right.
Are you
Honourable
going
Minister,
to? Can you sooner?
Honourable Minister,
sorry.
where do we strike the
Yes, sir.
balance between attending to public office holders and the average Nigerians?
You told me that
One second, Honourable, 1 second.
Hold on.
The 50,000 units for Renewed Hope City that we talk about, what's the timeline and what's the mode for distribution? But also, let me, please, if I could just land, Honourable
I don't
Minister.
like what you say. Somebody using private money. Whoever he gets it, it's not my business. That's not public funds.
No, my question is
you
about
cannot
what
be
you
saying-
are doing
No, I'm
for
coming.
average Nigerians.
No, hold on.
And I want to draw your attention.
Hold on.
1 second,
No,
Honourable
hold on.
Minister.
Hold on. Let me tell you, hold on. You cannot say what you're saying. Have you seen the list of those who have allotted land? What are you talking about? Is it because this one came to the public? Do you know how many people who work in China that have land? I put it to tax now. The land that you do channels is public land. But it's given to you as a private investment. You are making money out of the public property. Did you buy it? No.
Is it free property?
It was allocated to you. You didn't buy. You didn't buy. I have the authority to say so. Why are we talking about this thing? Did you buy the land?
Don't go there.
Hold on.
Don't go there,
put
sir.
this.
Please.
As a minister, the land was given to you by government, but allocated to you by government. As I came as a minister, I know how I ratify so many. Was it not correct?
Yeah, the same could apply
Hold on.
Exactly.
Hold on. You are not quarreling.
Right.
But that land was given to you today. It's an investment you have made. You are making money out of it. You will not say you're not making money out of it.
And the government is benefited from our business as well.
We are paying you. You came here to interview me. Is it free? Am I not going to pay for a live interview? It's not free. So what are we benefiting? I pay.
Speaking of land,
Let me tell you.
I need to
Hold
say
on.
this.
You know why I have to say this?
Yes.
Because you raised it. See, when we talk about, because you've had ambassadors. There are so many rich Nigerians. Let me very quick. Look at me. Because if you didn't bring it now, we would have come to this place. You have not made me to let Nigerians know. But people are thinking, such a mansion that people, such a people have, people are thinking that you bought it. It's government. Government has encouraged you. If government has encouraged you, why can't government encourage other people? Now, people have been, they have encouraged. Does not mean tomorrow other people will not be encouraged. Must everything be done at the same time, the same day?
No.
Honestly,
The question is,
dire need.
how do you address the average Nigerian? And let me draw your attention to the issue in Wuyi, the land that was allocated for public hospital, which is now being converted to a residential property.
Some of us, if I would have asked you one question, I would have asked you one question. Who determines what is to be built in anywhere? You are the one to determine to government. Even if government said today, this is the official residence of a minister. Government can decide tomorrow it will not be official residence of minister again. Why do you have to query government? Why will you change
Government must explain why you convert a hospital to a private
Hold on,
residence.
please. You cannot determine for government what should be built here. Who's going to build the hospital? It's not government. It's not government.
So what was the thing
I am coming. Hold on, I'm coming.
Repurposing that land
If you
meant
say-
for a hospital
can I,
to a private
so that
estate?
this first story have to stop.
Right.
Have to stop.
What's the truth
Let me
story?
tell you, because when people come, they go and give you information, you go and tell people. Let me, I've asked you one simple question. I'm the authority. And government says, all here, we are going to use it for housing estate. Government wakes up tomorrow, no, we use that place as housing authority. We are going to move this housing authority to shift to another place. I'm going to say, this is what we want to do here now. What is your problem in that? First of all,
but
if it was given, why not hold on? If
the master plan, is that what?
That's what we are trying to do. Come, if you said, now you know there's a master plan.
Yes.
I thank God you know that. Do you know most of the places, most of you in this state, it's against the master plan. In society, master plan are also adjusted. Like as time goes on, as society progresses, master plans have been adjusted. So you cannot say 20 years ago, the master plan of 20 years ago will continue to be the master plan of 2040. That is not done anywhere.
But you owe the people an explanation for why you're converting something for public use.
Hold on. You have to learn. And that is the error, that is the mistake. When you sit somewhere, you don't say you hold the people. Listen, when I said it will be public hospital, will be public hospital. Did I explain to you? I don't know why you are quarreling. If in Guadipa now, we have made some adjustments. There's a road that CBC is doing. It affected something government to move it out there. There where we are saying we are going to do substations. We sort of look with where we are now and with the technology. Is it still possible to put substations in this area and this massive land we are giving? You give 20 hectares of land to build substation. Where is it done anywhere in the world? I'm coming up. You now come to say, no, you can't do that. With the recent technology, you cannot build a substation for even more than 3,000 square meters. I'm coming. Did you understand me? Government's okay. No, cut it. Give out this for further development. You hear you come. This place was said to be a substation. Now see what government has done. You don't even, you're not in government. You don't know the priority area. So what I'm trying to say is, if we are giving to a private, if we are giving to somebody,
is another provision made for the
are we fools? Are we fools? First of all, you claim one and the belief. If we are giving the place to a private person to develop a private hospital, it's a different thing. If we say we are going to build a school here, our government said no, school here now will no longer be necessary. Give it up for any other development. Take the school to so place. When must I come to national television? Gentlemen, is it everything you must? What do you lose?
But the people are confused.
These people are confused.
The people are confused. There is no hospital in Uyo. The property was allocated for hospital.
Excuse me, Mr. Chadian, excuse me. All over the world, even in this country, you can't tell me the government has provided everything that's been needed all over the world. If you say, does it mean that because they are doing it today, Uyo is more important than any other district? Government's okay, based on our resources, we can provide 3 hospitals now, right? And that hospital will be so place. Is there any law that says I must start with Uyo? And who told you because we have not built Uyo, and therefore hospital will not be in Uyo? Well, there is a continuum. After the most of the things we are doing today, was it done before? No. Don't carry sentiment. People say, oh, here was said to be the creation center. I agree. I don't know what I say. I agree. I didn't say so. But government is in wisdom saying, no, the creation here now is no longer possible. What do you use?
All right.
I'm not going to take permission from you before I take that policy. Is that necessary?
No, informing the people is what I said.
What do you mean when you have been informed? Taking the judgment of the court you got, you still refuse to acknowledge that is the truth. Even the one you are seeing openly, that we have informed you, giving you still said it has not been cleared. I mean, look, take for example, look at schools. I have mentioned to you about the area council.
Yes. It's
not our responsibility to pay primary school teachers. It's not our responsibility. But we can't sit down and see our children at home because that's our responsibility. And we have now come to, okay, we'll solve this problem. We will be donating 2 billion naira every month. You, the IGL, we are giving 3 billion every month, will be used to be paying teachers. Now, yeah, according to say, area council say that 10% of the ability to pay contractors.
All right. Our time is up. We need to go now.
We must always try to go and find out the reality on ground. Find out. Don't make up your mind. Don't make up your mind when you're going to anywhere.
All right. Ask you
questions in the minds of Nigeria.
No, I have, but the problem is that because you have a mindset. When you have a mindset, which I told you, the problem you have today, you were thinking that NDC is coming to give opposition to government. Today, all the House of Reps, senators that vote to NDC, have done not come. Will you call them not the main opposition?
Honorable Minister.
I think I don't know how to be main opposition. NDC now has become the main opposition. Just look at it.
Thank you so much.
This night I watched you around again. I will now see where you say, well, I saw what's the name? Ruben. We say, oh, no. You see, NDC is formidable. You have shifted to NDC now. It's formidable. Yeah, formidable. You have people are formidable when one big man goes down. Oh, it's formidable. You don't even know the big man you're talking about.
Honorable Minister, thank you.
Still on ground.
Thank you very much. We need to leave it here because we could have overshot our time, and we need to give the stations time to properly wind down the program and move to another program.
Most of what the stations do, they like commercial.
Thank you so much, sir.
They like commercial.
Thank you, sir.
So since you like commercial, you should do the best to educate the public.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. We really appreciate your time. Let me just say thanks to my colleagues, Veronica. Thank you so much. Veronica Danipoye is head
and congrats for being the, what do you call it, the town?
Newscaster
of the year.
Yeah. And of course, Fisayo. Thank you so much. Lawal, it's your first time. I hope you got the baptism of fire. Thank you. And of course, the one that will not allow us
I was going to ask the minister
with a deep voice.
Thank you so much. I was going to ask the secret of your freshness. You're looking very fresh these days. In light of the stress.
No, stress for what?
From Terry.
Man is leaving you down there.
Am I going to get good care of himself? I'm sure I say thank you. Welcome.
Yeah, I mean, this is, well, I'm not.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate your time.
NDC is God. Now it's NDC. Carry the story like that. Thank you. That's the end I have given him. When NDC first tomorrow say, oh, the ruling party has gone to cause.
Thank you, sir. We have to leave now. We really appreciate your time. That's the end of today's session of ministerial charts. Of course, featured the Honorable Minister of the FCT, His Excellency Ezewo Wike. Thank you for investing your time with us. We'll see you very soon, very, very soon, because the President will be 3 years in office very soon, and of course, we know that the Honorable Minister has some plans along this line, commissioning of projects and all of that. We didn't get the time to talk about that, but very shortly, like the Minister has promised, we may have time to do that. Thank you. We'll see you again.
We'll invite you. 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks.
My name is Ben Garliva. We'll see you around.